Hi, my dear Mitro. This is Lalita Ram with Mahabharatha episode 5. I hope you're all blessed and are praying for your families and the world. In addition to reciting slokams and hearing them, I hear or read stories from Mahabharata and Ramayana each day. And each time, a character or a theme blooms like a new petal in 1,000-leaved Saugandhika Pushpa. Our epics, Puranas, Slokams, and Gita have so much wisdom and knowledge to impart to humanity. Many of my friends and relatives, daughters and sons are interested in the epics, and they are well versed in performing arts. I take the pleasure of introducing Meghana Narahari today, performing a dance as Sarmishta to the tune of a Javali. Her teacher is Mrs. Anuradha Ganesh. She is the artistic director of Nartana School of Dance. Her school students have given many performances. My sincere thanks to Megan Rayo, my videographer. She is creative and totally understands our vision of the epic stories. This is the story of Kach, that is the son of Devaguru Brihaspati, interwoven with the story of Kaurava's ancestor Yayaathi, a tale with intriguing and devious politics, bonding of Guru-Sishya, love, betrayal, and redemption. The famous gurus of the ancient world are Brihaspati that guides Devas and rival Guru Sukracharya or Sukra that teaches and grooms the demons. Sukra masters a science called Sanjeevani that can bring any slain demon or asura back to life. The angels are appalled since their battalion decreases in wars while the demons are made alive. This is before the angels acquire the eternal ambrosia. They persuade Devaguru Brihaspati's young, handsome son Kach to enroll as a student in rival Sukra's Gurukul to surreptitiously acquire the science of Mrita Sanjeevani. They advise him to steal the Guru's daughter's heart in the bargain. What a plot, right? The pure innocent Kach agrees to visit Demon King Vrishaparva's kingdom, where Sukra runs his Gurukul. Why have you come to me, young man, when your father himself is a highly respected and learned celestial priest? Asks Sukra. Sir, if there are 2 brilliant stars shining on each side of the sky, can't I try to reach for both of them? Says Kach with a smile. Sukra gladly accepts him. With his pleasant manners, diligence, and effusive charm, Kach wins over the Guru and his daughter Devayani's affections, even though it is not his true intent. He is unaware of the love the vibrant Devayani develops for him. The demons become intensely envious of the pristine young man as he turns into Sukra's favorite disciple. They make several terrible attempts to kill him. Sukra saves each time with Mrita Sanjeevani. Finally, the cunning asuras mix the ashes of Kach in a potent drink and make Sukra drink it. Sukra is forced to teach the Sanjeevani vidya to Kach, residing in his stomach. Kach emerges from Sukra and gives life to his Guru. Isn't that a twist of fate? Kach refuses to marry Devayani when she begs him to love her. You are my Guru's daughter, O beautiful maiden. He is the Guru that has given me a new lease of life. Thus you are my sister, he says. She wrathfully curses him that the Sanjeevani Vidya will not work for him. Kach, with his sage-like qualities, affirms that it shall work for those that learn from him, and returns to Indralok. He teaches the magnificent science to his father, who practices it. We are astounded at the courage of the hero and at his strength of character and principles. He is not heard of again in the epic, yet he makes a mark in our memory as a man that risks his life for the good of his tribe, as a man that moves beyond materialism and temporal joys at a young age. Moving on with Devayani's story. The demon king Vrishaparva has a lovely daughter called Sarmishta. She and Devayani and 1,000 other maidens visit a park or an udyanman one fine evening. A fight ensues between the two heroines, and Sarmishta loses her temper. She pushes a semi-clad Devayani into a well and returns to her palace. Yayaathi, son of Nahusha that has ruled the world, rescues Devayani and marries her as she falls passionately in love with him. Sarmishta becomes Devayani's slave, implored by her father at Sukra's request. Sarmishta inevitably falls in love with the handsome king who she sees every day. She experiences a range of feelings, including amour, longing, sadness, hurt, and even slight anger that the king does not pay heed to her. She calls him again and again to visit her. She sings and dances so he notices her. Yayaathi, mesmerized by Sarmishta's beauty, that is no less than Devayani's, forms a secret alliance with her and has 3 sons. When cursed by Sukra for betraying his daughter, Yayaathi is saved by his son Puru. The son exchanges his youth with his father's old age that befalls him as a curse. Puru receives his father's goodwill, blessings, and his kingdom. Yayaathi finally overcomes worldly pleasures, returns the gifts of youth and energy and vitality to his son that so rightfully deserves them, and becomes a super sage. Devendra asks him one day, Yayaathi, what have you taught your son Puru? Yayaathi says, I ask him to study the history of enlightened souls, to learn the path of dharma from those who practice it. I tell him not to beg and never to turn away anyone that begs him. I advise him to understand and practice kindness, innocence, control of the senses, truth, and forgiveness. However, lust, anger, miserliness, ego, and jealousy are internal enemies, and they must be conquered first before attacking physical enemies and rival kings. Devendra is impressed. Yayaathi then starts to boast of his penance and brilliance. He acquires another curse to fall from heavens from Indra. Yayaathi ultimately meets his grandsons on the earth, realizes the divinity of being modest, and acquires moksha. A recurring theme in Mahabharata is the Guru-Sishyu bonding, as with Kacha and Sukra, Arjuna and Drona, Arjuna and Kripacharya, Krishna and the Pandavas, Vyasa and the Pandavas, Narada and the Pandavas, and even Arjuna as Brihanala and Uttara, the princess. The Guru-Sishya bonding is on a spiritual plane. The Guru accepts the responsibility to mentor his students and develop their intellect, emotional quotient, ethics, and spiritual well-being. The Gurus could be teaching Vedas, use of astras, music, architecture, or astrophysics. This sampradayam or tradition is established in the epics and flourishes to this day in our country. Guru Devo Bhava. And Namaste to all my Gurus. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. Till my next episode. See you all.